All right, Tang, I'm sorry it is so late. It's 9:40. I told you I'd have a proof for you this in the afternoon. What my guys do is they typically build on their local box. We have a staging, and then we push over when it's our host. So in this case, he built it in his local. Then we went to push it over into the Ready Cash offer. Man, this thing was seriously out of date. So even Divi, which is the theme, was so out of date that he didn't realize it, and I didn't tell him, I guess, to check. He just went to push it. So it totally failed and got messed up. So he had to rebuild the page and redo it because, when you're in a local or what we call staging, there's no copy of it. That's it. And when you push it, then it replaces whatever is there or fills in a page. So, man, that's some technical stuff that kind of cost us a few hours, probably about 4 or 5 hours. So we had to go through and update the plugins. There was 12 plugins or 12 updates that needed to be done. And of course, sometimes the theme requires plugins. Plugins require extensions or plugins for all of it to work right. And the site is super slow, so it does need to be picked up a little bit. May 1st, the new Google rules are coming out. So, like load content page, LCP, has to be at 2.5 seconds or less, bro, or the sites will not be indexed by Google. So, you could be paying plenty of money in SEO or had years of indexing and it's not going to show up or be found on the page one at least, because they are trying to, number one, tell the world they control the internet. Number two, change the standard so they can get, all of this traffic that is now continue to growing by the billions, to get it organized into a way that works. So there's some standards that every website has to meet, or otherwise it just doesn't get indexed by them. That's critical to know that. So anyway, that bogged us up, okay? But it didn't kill us. So we got it done. Here's your Ready Cash offers. Here's that website that they made, right? The menus there, all that. There's the header, and then there's the footer. And this is a Divi theme builder. You can see it there because it's kind of, my dashboard that I'm looking at. And we used to use Divi a lot at the very beginning. It does some sexy stuff. It's a little cumbersome. It's not as slick as the modern stuff that's out there today. It does have a lot of cool stuff to it. Visually, it's very appealing, but it takes a little bit of work. Like if someone knows it and then someone behind them doesn't know it, because they're gone, it gets a little tricky to work it if you don't know it, but we know it. So here is the landing page. So readycashoffer.com/buys houses, like we talked about. It's live, it's published, but it's not on the menu of the website, so you don't find it. We did it without a header, so here's an incognito window, so you can see it. No header, no footer that shows Ready Cash Offer. People can only get to this by this URL, right? Cannot mask this first part because we built it inside of here. This would not function and work because the site was out of date. Its updates hadn't been done in a while. And its load time is kind of heavy, so it's slow a little bit to pull up. It could be an issue. But anyway, here it is, ready to buy. We're ready to buy. Skip the hassle, sell the keys, sell your house now with Ready Cash Offer. So there's a question I have. Does that need to say that or just say sell your house now, right? We give the best cash offers for your house. Complete our form to get an offer within 48 hours. It also, it did say previously, call us now with a number or complete our form, right? So if there's a number that you're going to use, plus I need an email, or we'll have to set it up to go to Podio. I think we talked about that. So when you hit get my offer, it takes you to your offer details, right? Name, phone number, email, property address, asking price, and these cool radio buttons. Pretty sweet. Like it? Hey, let's cash out. I'm liking it, man. Pretty slick. So we did have to put some meat in here just to make sure people kind of knew what was happening. Imagery is always good, and number of steps, right? So 1, 2, 3, and we went ahead and set number 4. I kind of like 1, 2, 3 and just get paid, right? These paragraphs make sense. Provide us with pictures, details about your home. What we might need to know is about repairs that need to be made, and any other information that may be relevant, right? We use this information to get the best offer for your home. Number two, once we review this information, you will get a fair offer. This offer is based off on all the information you provided. It's up to you to accept or decline an offer. We can work with you to find the best fit offer. Okay, I threw that little bit in there. It says once you decide to accept the offer, pick a closing date that works best for your schedule. As soon as you accept the offer, we will send one of our agents to do a quick home inspection, right? Once that is done, we'll give you the money for your house any way you want it. We can change that. It was kind of already there in a place that we had some other stuff. So anyway, sell your keys. That's kind of like Donnie's deal. You know, he doesn't own all of that, but you know, we can use it, or you can just say sell to us, right? So hey, beautiful landing page. It's just really three sections. A hero page, every web landing page, splash page will have it. We added this block because the only other thing that was going to be there was going to be the form. So we thought we'd at least have people get an idea of the flow, right? The flow. So there you go, brother. It's live right now, but no one knows about it until you start to share it and drive traffic to it. But let's pin it in the way that feels right, with the expectation of what you're thinking. It's ready to go to wherever we can send it. But you know, if anything of these statements need to be changed, I like the image. Cool looking young family. Great looking home there. It kind of fits, man, with, you know, the imagery that people want. You know, that they don't, unless you want to put the, you know, the shitbox house on there, that'd be great. But typically nobody really does, right? All right. So holler at me, man. Let me know. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.